I will now speak about the second success story about this platform, which is product licensing. So this time we will extend our scope from IPs to EDA software and address a topic very different from the previous one, is the licensing. So in large enterprise, these people license a large number of IP and software in various domains from multiple vendors, just very, very close to us. All large companies in electronic design field manage license from Synopsys, from Cadence, from Mentor, and then from Xilinx and Altera if they work for FPGA, and this is probably extended to mechanical and many other tools. In this large company, you have a large number of sites, over 50 at least, and they have several hundreds of corporate machines. The license agreements are on different types: maintenance, annual time-based license, but many more. To add to the difficulty of licensing, some software licenses are split into a large number of features, and the license coverage is quite complex. So there is a simple question for a manager: what's running, where, on which machine? And it's not surprising that DNR works also on EDA tool, because often the same person has to manage the IP and the software of a vendor, because the IP is dependent on the software. So the work on the guide of the manager is to optimize the license assignment. Even if they proceed by yearly orders, they have to remix or optimize during the year new demands. They have, of course, to analyze the set of licenses they manage, how much they cost and how much they are used. They're supposed to optimize in real time. If they have an expensive feature which is demanded by a site and another site does not use it, then you have to switch to sharing, And when you manage correctly, you have a significant cost decrease. The users have, of course, to be satisfied. You need to know what's available. He wants automated online license request, fast delivery of license keys. This platform has been shown to be very useful to help to manage this license. And this report is based on the experience we had with Alcatel-Lucent. First of all, you have to manage properly your company we call ecosystem. Then you have to have very intelligent license panel. And then you have to be embedded in a global environment. You may think that having an ecosystem is simple, but you have to enter your company infrastructure. You will be, of course, entering this tool as listings, but of course XML guided panels, because if it's XML management panel, you can play on its format. The other problem is, of course, this company have geographical site, but within this site, they handle different vendor. So you need, in fact, something hierarchical. You have a site in a place, you see here Antwerp in Belgium, but after that, you have a vendor site number, and you have information related to this vendor. That means you have a central listing or panel, and a bridge, of course, for us it's a bridge to a local one. So here you see that from a central site, which is in Antwerp, there is a bridge to this record, which says I am the mentor site member, and here's the management for the mentor contact, the host ID, and so on. And when you click on the host ID, in fact, you will click to the second item of this ecosystem, which is the machine panel. The listing of all the machines of the company must be available. You have an ID, and immediately you have a machine name, a machine type, an operating system, and an ID type. So you see that's not so simple. You have a site information, and on the site you have machine, and you have to bridge on the machine panel. So you have site machine and machine panel. And the site machine is hierarchical, and you will call sub-panel related to different vendors. When it works well, it's extremely easy to manipulate. Of course, you insist about hierarchical entry. It's the same for license panel. You could, of course, have a license panel on this mentor site number, we have this type of license on this part number with this product name, how many you have, what is the quantity, what is the price. It's interesting also to handle hierarchical panel. It's panel calling another panel. So here, for instance, you have a top record which says in Q4 2012, for this mentor site number, which is host ID, I have registered this type of license. Pool A means this was late maintenance license. So when the manager comes, he can quickly see what he has bought as licenses in Q4, on which place and which type of license. So he clicks on BMA Pool A and it shows up on the second listing. These are exactly the product, the category that are running on this site. So you will need a very easy search. What is the deal of the date? Which corporate vendor site you are looking for? Which license type you want to see? And you have to bridge to the actual license panel. So this is very easily implemented in the tool by the famous management panel, which can be bridged from one to the other. More tricky, sometimes you have catalog feature, product feature. So it's not so difficult in DNR technology to refine a catalog to enumerate which software feature you have. So Mentor is an excellent example. You have a product called the Questa Core VHDL and so on. It's a simulation. And you list immediately the feature you have to license. So you will license by getting these packages. That means that the vendor is packaging features in a product and you license the product. But it's interesting to know that within this product you get the simulator, HDL simulator, the MTI verification and so on. So the catalog has to be refined with software feature. So now it is perfect to do optimization. How you do it? Optimization is a multi-criteria optimization. You would like of course, to save money and to satisfy everybody. So if a guy comes and says, oh, I need in emergency a tool, the feature, he says pick per feature, the designer. And it's an expensive feature. What will the manager do? He clicks on to see on which site this feature exists. So here he sees that in a given place, in this mentor site number, he has this feature. So what he will do is to say, okay, how is this feature extensively used? So he verified this time the usage. And then if it's not very extensively used, he will suggest to the new demander to share this license on the local server. So he will move the license on the local server and say to the demander, now you can use the feature you need within this product. So it was a very clever experience we made with Alcatel-Lucent. The manager was able to reassign the most extensive feature not fully used on the local server and share the cost. And what he says without that announcement, he could never do that before. Now we can do it very easily. So this allows to handle multi-criteria, intelligent multi-criteria optimization before you have a very comprehensive, well-adapted infrastructure. Of course, you can go much further. When you handle a license, you manage license, one of the features you want to do is to be alerted when a license expires. So in the panel, you have this type, like in the catalog. The expiration date has as type a date, of course, it's a normalized date. And when you create the format of the panel, you say alert yes. I want to be alerted 60 days before the expiration date. And you can even see the mail template or write the mail template you want to send and to whom. It will connect you to the mail engine. That means it takes you 1 minute to put in place an alert 60 days before the expiration date. Now you can also, of course, put payment, alert on payment due. That means that any date in this any panel can be associated with alert. This is extremely powerful. And I think that you understand that's no scripting required. You say in this panel, in this format, I need a date with, and you just say which date and which type of alert. So this is example of one. You can have, you can also emit PO from this tool. Some company have now automatic payment when you reassign license, especially when you reassign license different department of your company, the price is shared. So not only you can emit rather easily PO to your department, but you can at any time emit PO or receive PO in using this platform. So we haven't seen up to now any application which cannot immediately be carved in the tool just by creating a panel and selecting the adequate type. So without scripting, with a single tool, you can manage all type of licensing, all type of alerts you need to know to manage your license. Also, when you look at this table down, you can say, oh my God, but I have a CRM department. It means that you can only have here a concurrent image. We don't mean that all your management have to be within this platform, but this platform have a viewer. So this was a viewer from external data in a CRM platform, for instance, or any other type of design database, of this database. So here you manipulate images of concurrent database that you can refresh at any time. So that's why I say that any type of management can be mapped on the NR Enterprise platform. Now an overall conclusion. If you work in the IP or SoC or embedded system or electronic product, if you are an IP provider or a big telecom company, DNR is a solution for internet marketing or for creating an intranet enterprise management platform. It is on the market the unique integrated platform. You have two killer as innovative feature, the catalog generator and the bridges to management platform. And you cover all features, IP design, IP lifecycle, IP delivery, bug tracker, licensing, and so on. So if you find a competitive tool which has all these features, DNR will be glad to send you a huge number of champagne bottles. But I don't think you can do it, so it's okay. Bye-bye.